What's up, everyone? I'm back and playing episode 17, I think. I don't know. I lost track because I was doing my driver's edge work, and oh my goodness, it was painful because my mom wanted me to do a lot of it because I haven't done the last week because I was gone for like 4 days, 4 or 5 days from going to a young men's camp. Now there's a floodgate, and that's kind of getting me annoyed because every time when I want to do something, it's just haunting me with work. And from what I learned, it's kind of from what I learned from everything, it's just long saying the same, same thing. It's like Larry Fink just saying the it's like saying the whole thing, saying the same phrase. We're gonna help build the infrastructure, and the just like Kamala Harris, we're gonna lower taxes. Well, they're having say lowering tax, and they say that, and they say that very much, a lot. But from going back, I am going to be be constructing on my new building. So be constructing my new building by just going a little bit like this, and yes, it will work. Yeah, but going back, I have to what I was talking about. I haven't done any of that work, and I'm kind of annoyed by it because here's the thing I have against all these lessons. It's not because they're bad now, but they're completely ridiculously very long and just going so long that they're just saying it in just long formed talking. Not even they're ex- they're explaining it, yes. But from what I hear, it's just brutal. Like I have to deal with trying to get into a website. It's it's good for having a website, but here's the problem. Not many would do the program, and that's a realization. I do not realization. Nobody can do do much. Like if you have like here's a problem. When you have a parent, I have a good parent, so I'm okay. But there's some parents, uh, they might not be helping you for if they don't want to help you, or which is kind of like minimal of like lower than 1%. But for like families who can't help because they are very busy with a lot of other things, which is kind of understandable and probably, but you can find a guardian. Guardian you might find, but still, it's gonna be hard if they understand if they're like if they know the system of like newer systems of like driver's eds where education where you just have to do do instead of like going on a car, from what I learned from my parents, they they get they have to drive with the instructor instead of doing all these assignments. I understand assignments are needed, but here's the thing. Are they good, or are they just too long that most that a good minority amount of people would not even read it? That's a big curiosity that isn't going to follow good with the next generation. I don't think the next generation would. I don't even know if I'm sorry for all children, but I don't think this is gonna I don't think this is gonna work out. I'm not saying this rudely, but here's the issue. We are having a you guys are having a little bit of good time with literally nothing new, just some brain rot, which is kind of just useless from my perspective. Because here's the thing, brain rot isn't footing the bill. It never has, never will. Only if you're our channel, yes, but until over time, it just kind of loses its point. Yeah, it's it's never gonna come to my head. Even if it's in an insane asylum, it won't get me anywhere, because I like to become a good, heartfelt, going to feel what I like to say, and I want to say it without swearing, because that's what I do every time. Just don't swear, don't cause trouble, but explain my feelings to the public. Because that's one thing I like to do, is to show who I am, not like A4, if anyone knows A4. His content sucks. I haven't even watched any of his videos. But seriously, thumbnails, garbage. Garbage. Yeah, garbage. Garbage. Here's the thing. Everything, there's no, there hasn't been much of creativity from his side. But I've seen many good creativities with some good, with good YouTubers. Mark Rober. Not many people would not talk about Mark Rober much. Penguin Zero, older generation kind of talk about him. Markiplier. Actually surprised about that. Surprised about that honey scam. When I heard about honey coming out, I was like, oh, that's actually good. Until later, I never think about it before like a couple of years until when I watched a video about Markiplier just talking about honey. Yeah, he made he kind of read it off his read it off his just made a feeling and actually got into it and actually made a very strong epiphany or a vision. I think he's seen more of the future than the future. So if I am going to make things clear, if Mr. Beast is I know Mr. Beast is being a little bit targeted. I'm not saying he's a victim, but he's being targeted by a good amount. Jinxie, Jacksepticeye, I understand. And saying it's more like a business. I understand it's like a business, but hey, we need to foot the bill. But me, I'm more like a, I'm just, I'm just, I'm just being like myself. It's just, it's just life for me. Just play, just do stuff, and just do things, and just stop being just a copycat. Copycatting is just another way of just saying, "Oh, I want to be like them." When I say like them, I'm saying copy them, copying others. Just like A4 copying Mr. Beast. And I do not like that. And I kind of actually I'm kind of actually a discourager for copying. Because copying is not really much of my tactic or ever my style. It's just it's just not really my passion. Just if I ever wanted to like say I want to go do some want to be like I Show Speed, but here's the thing. He he's kind of square, but he has passion. I like to have passion, but I don't want to swear. Swear is not my. So here's my saying: swear no care. And swearing's not my core functions of saying and doing. If I want to, if I want to become, if I want to become something better, I gotta look back on other YouTubers. If they're following a good path and a good example, like Unspeakable Mark Rober. Mark Rober, he has actually a good following because he shows more an expertise of understanding engineering. And I say that is actually better than being a complete Doherty knucklehead. When I say Doherty knucklehead, I'm looking at Jack Doherty. I don't even understand. Why is he getting so much subscribers but not getting a ban on YouTube? Because here's the thing. He's annoying. Annoying. But the good thing is, he's far away from where I live. I live far enough away to just say, yeah, he has to deal with it. Yeah, I'm far away enough that he cannot even deal with me. Except on YouTube. If he finds me on YouTube, he's gonna have a fun of what I'm gonna say to him. Good luck. And it's not gonna be swearing, but shows what kind of a fool he's about to become when I say things that might be true and kind of hit the conscience. But I but, but I really want to not deal with it. I don't want to make his conscience be conscious until he's gonna make the one pettiest thing. Sue me. And I know he's rich, but here's the thing. The rich won't get me anywhere. It won't get you anywhere. He doesn't really have much of a case since he's actually just selling his own doom sentence. Yeah, his own doom sentence. Because here's what I got dirty on. Got dirty. Ever since his recent let me see. How should I put it? Offenses with the government by kind of harassing and disrespecting law enforcement. Yeah, police officers in Miami. the one place, the one place he has one thing to try to be different from others is to be a knucklehead. But he's not this. But not, he's not the only one. Neon, Twitch streamer, trouble antagonizer. Rakai, same as well. Antagonizing and getting away with everything. This is one thing I really dislike about. It's like every YouTuber who's built their influence, they're kind of losing the point of what YouTube's all about. But for me, I'm just here to just talk about YouTube. Talk about YouTube and talk about my life. I'm talking about what I really have in my passion in my heart. Not the passion for bad mouthing. No, no. I'm just saying, I'm not wanting to becoming an antagonizer. I want to become a peaceful, good, loving YouTuber who wants to listen to the viewers and want to listen to what you guys want me to do. But I got some exceptions. I know people are just gonna criticize me for. You won't swear. You can I get drunk? I won't get drunk. I won't get swearing. I won't get into drugs. I will not flash myself. I will not become a selfish son of a gun, which I would not become, because I really have a very discouragement of. If anyone tests that boundary, you can unsubscribe. You can not follow me. You can not, it's okay. But here's the thing. I have morals, and some YouTubers have some morals as well. A good amount of YouTubers, but kind of got under pressure. Pressure that is going to be going out of YouTube. That's why many good YouTubers, Stampy Cat, who else? Beijing Canadian. Well, he kind of done it because of his friendship, kind of like, and also kind of getting into control by one of his other YouTuber friend, his friend. I can't remember his name, but he was the one who kind of wanted to go for a battle against KSI, and I think he lost it. Because here's the thing, I don't want to become like a big YouTuber by making rap songs and making swears and try to be looking like a drunk fool. No, no, no. I like to become as calm, methodic, and just happily stand by having my own morals. My own morals is what I have. And that is the only thing that keeps me sane instead of insane. And that is one thing. The other thing is I follow more about my religion. I know I say my religion a lot, but let me make things very clear. I talk about my religion because I want to protect it, not because because I know we made mistakes in the past, but we've been more antagonized by it. And here's the thing. I want to build something peaceful, and I don't want to make like a drama out of it. So if you understand from my point of view, just say it out. Just hear me out. And that's kind of actually all, because I only want to explain what my reasons are. Explain my point of view, and then be done with it. And then you guys consider what do you think? I don't, and just reply back to me. I don't really much care. But let me just tell you, I don't have a big hate following. I just don't really work with many people who have good morals, which is like Jack Doherty. That's all. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe and watch my videos down below. In the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. And plus, I'm very tired. Ah, peace.